Everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we are going to be talking about Captain America Civil War. Now, if you haven't seen this movie, first thing I want to tell you is spoilers. There's going to be a lot of them, so you might want to watch the movie first if you haven't seen it. So, that being said, let's get started. This was an awesome movie. Now, when I went into the theater, I saw it opening night, and it was amazing. I thought it was going to be great. I thought, wow, this is going to be a great movie. I mean, this is, it's Civil War. It's got Iron Man. It's got Spider-Man. It's got like everybody in it. This is like almost Avengers level, not quite. And I had really high expectations for this going in. And when I walked out of them, I was like, wow, that was way better than I thought it was going to be. It was just an amazing movie. It starts out. It's all about the ramifications of what's been happening. I mean, yes, the Avengers, they've been doing a lot of good stuff in the world. I mean, they helped save Sokovia. They kept Ultron from taking it down. Although Iron Man did have a big hand in creating Ultron, and that he pretty much did it single-handedly. Him and Hulk did it themselves. I guess not single-handedly since there's two of them, but anyways. But so those guys were taking things down. So they helped with Sokovia. They helped with New York. They helped with when Loki led them in the first Avengers. They did a lot of good things, but in the process they caused a lot of collateral damage, and people were getting a little upset by that. They didn't like all the collateral damages that the Avengers were causing. So they created a World Council. There they wanted to make the Avengers part of the UN. They wanted to make them a weapon of the United Nations. And some of the Avengers liked the idea, like Tony Stark, surprisingly, because he was so anti-government in the first few movies. And Black Widow as well, which again, surprisingly, because she's also very anti-government. Then you also have like Captain America, who thinks it's a terrible idea because he knows how bureaucracy works. He doesn't want to when danger hits, he doesn't want to have to sit around forever and wait for them to decide. He can't have that. So that's basically what it's all about. Then in the midst of all that, Winter Soldier surfaces, and Winter Soldier actually gets framed for attacking this council where they're all signing this, or some of them are signing it. And this just causes all sorts of problems because Cap's trying to save Winter Soldier, and Winter Soldier actually had nothing to do with it. So he's saving him, and basically Cap's gone rebel, and he's got Winter Soldier with him, and Falcon, obviously. They grab Ant-Man along. So they got their little team. I think there's somebody else, I can't remember who off the top of my head. Scarlet Witch was with them. Pretty sure there were a couple, at least one or two other people in that team. But they got their team. Then Iron Man. You got War Machine. You got what's her name? Black Widow. You got Spider-Man. Tony Stark actually bring Spider-Man in. That was pretty awesome. Seeing Spider-Man join the scene. Love to see him. It was an awesome battle. It was just really cool seeing them all duke it out. They just really all had it out. It was an awesome battle, and I thought that was going to be like the climax of the film, but it so wasn't. That was just like leading up to things. In the end, technically, Iron Man's team won, although Cap got away, and so did Winter Soldier. But the rest of them all ended up behind bars. Didn't go so good for War Machine. He ended up getting shot down by the Vision. War Machine got shot down by the Vision, which was like one of his own allies, which was kind of He was aiming at Falcon, but Falcon dodged, and but War Machine kind of got taken out. That kind of sucked. Then You know, the after that, Stark started researching some stuff, seeing if the claims that maybe Winter Soldier didn't do it were true, and he found out, oh yeah, they actually that was actually absolutely correct. So, um, Iron Man went to investigate, and he joined up with Cap and Winter Soldier, and they were ready to all take on the bad guys together. When all of a sudden, the bad guy did something a little unexpected. Throughout the movie, they'd been showing clips of the Winter Soldier on a mission back in 1988, I think, and basically turns out that that mission was to kill Tony's parents. So, yeah, when Tony saw the video of Winter Soldier killing his parents, and and it was a pretty brutal assassination. Like, you could see the terror in there. It was bad. And yeah, Tony kind of went off the deep end. He lost it. He freaked out and started attacking Winter Soldier and Cap, and the battle started all over again. It was Iron Man versus Captain America and Winter Soldier, sort of one-on-one, except for Winter Soldier was there too. And well, Iron Man did really good. He just about took them both out, but Cap ended up winning in the end, and because it was 2-on-1. That's really the only reason he won. And then of course, after all of that, Winter Soldier decided. After Winter Soldier and Cap won, Iron Man pulled. It was a crap move. It was a cheap, dirty move that Iron Man pulled. But he decided. He's like, you don't. He basically told Cap he didn't deserve the shield because his dad gave it to him, and Cap didn't deserve it, which 100% true. I mean, Howard Stark did give him a shield. Howard Stark, is Tony's dad, and he did just defend Howard Stark's murderer to his son. So Cap, in all good conscience, couldn't keep the shield after that, so he dropped it, which really, it was way more complicated than that, and it was a cheap move of Tony to do that. He was immature, it was childish, but he was a little upset. I mean, he just found out who killed his parents. And that it was one of his friends. I mean, that would mess with you a bit. So, yeah. Then, that was basically the end. That was the big climax of the film right there. After that, it died down. Then you got Stan Lee's hilarious line at the end, where he actually had a fairly big part. I mean, he was just a letter carrier. He's just delivering a letter to Tony, although he forgot the R in Stark and was calling him Tony Stank, which was pretty funny. I can see that one coming up again in future movies. War Machine probably is not going to let him live that down for a little while. So, it was a pretty good movie, all in all. By pretty good, I mean it was amazing, like 10 stars, like out of 5, or no, it wasn't that good, but it was 6 out of 5 stars, 11 out of 10, whatever. It was an amazing movie. It was awesome. It was just a great movie. But yeah, if you got have anything you guys want to add to that, let me know. Leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Please like this video if you liked it, or if you like the movie, whatever. I definitely appreciate any likes. It really helps me out. And subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. But anyways, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you.